right now?
Watching the presidential debate. Want to join me?
Yeah, I guess I could. I don't really even know who's running for president this year, though.
Well, maybe you should watch it with me. Then you can learn about the candidates.
Yeah, it would be a good idea to see who makes the decisions in our country. Who are you going to vote for?
Well, I really like Obama. I can identify how he wants to fight for the middle class.
Identification is crucial. A speaker must make his audience identify with him. He needs to focus on common ground, such as physical characteristics, talents, occupation, experiences, personalities, beliefs, and attitudes. That is so true. How should I choose who to vote for, though? I mean, there's so many different things about these candidates. I never can understand if they're right or wrong.
You have to look at how they answer questions. Consider how they act and where they act. Think about who they act through. Is it themselves or someone else? What means do they use to accomplish their purpose? Finally, you need to understand the purpose in what they are saying.
Dramatistic Pentad is a tool to analyze how a speaker attempts to get his audience to accept his or her view of reality by using the 5 key elements of the human drama: act, scene, agent, agency, and purpose. I understand, but it seems like it's still hard for me to think of who's going to be the best candidate for our country because I really think that our country is in such a mess. Which party is guilty for all of this?
There's a lot of guilt on both sides for the sake of our country. That's why the candidates talk about it so much.
That's true. Guilt is a catch-all term for tension, anxiety, embarrassment, shame, disgust, and other feelings intrinsic to the human condition. Basically, the root of all rhetoric. I think Obama blames a lot of his problems on the Republican Party, though. That's not really fair. He's the one that's been in office for 4 years.
You could say the same thing about Romney, though. He blames the current state of the country on the fact that Obama, who's a Democrat, has been president for 4 years.
There are 2 ways to scapegoat an issue. The first is victimage, the process of naming an external enemy as the source of personal or public ills. The second is mortification, which is a confession of guilt and a request for forgiveness. So it does seem like both of the parties are pretty guilty. It makes me not even want to vote at all.
Yeah, but consider that sometimes a leader does apologize and ask for forgiveness when he messes up.
This is true. There are some good things about politics. And I know that watching a debate is an important part of understanding a candidate's position on issues. Maybe I will watch the debate with you after all. Dramatism theory is useful in this political season because it helps break down why candidates say what they do and what their motivation is behind what they say.